What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Career Mode and your second video of Christmas Eve up at 6 PM for you all to enjoy. This is going to be Career Mode now. We have the first game as postcom. We took on Sampdoria before following that. Three very big games indeed. Firstly, Lazio in the league. They were second going into it. It's going to be a tough test. Then we faced Ghent in trying to get ourselves out of the Europa League group stages into the knockout rounds. And finally, we end it off with a game against the old lady, Juventus, to come. So all that to look forward to. But before we show you it, we have to show you this first game here. Now, you may notice the title. You'll see what that involves in just a few moments' time. But I can say it is not good news for whatever is to come here. Really frustrated about what you're about to see. But nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. It is just one of the things to do with football. So going into game against Sampdoria, felt very confident. Obviously, we are the top of the table side at the minute. Unbeaten so far as well in the Serie A. Playing some good football, only conceded one goal this season so far, so everything was falling into place. And my goodness me, did we start off quickly in this game. Noah Gordson found Martinez, and his finesse shot found the top corner to give us the lead after only 4 minutes on the clock. Great start, and I came into it not really sure what was going to happen immediately in the game. You know, we've been playing well. We did struggle in certain games to find a few goals, but here and there. But then something happened in this side. I don't exactly know what it was, because one very quickly became two when Martinez put it in 4 minutes later to make it two. And this one was quite lucky, actually. We shot, it was saved, it bounced back, and Martinez had the rebound in. But I was thinking, yeah, great, 2-0. Two became 3 4 minutes after that, when Mbabu went down the right-hand side and he laid it inside to Rafinha, who curled it into the same corner that Martinez did for our first of the game. And I had to show you this. I had to pause it and show you, because I genuinely could not believe the start we had to the game. That was 3 shots, 3 goals. So I thought, save anybody say anything, let me show you the sliders, because, you know, YouTube comments. You guys don't do it. You know, I've got quite a good comment section. But I just thought I had to show you it, man, because what a start it was to the game. 3 shots, 3 goals. All 3 of them were just, you know, it was weird. It was weird. It kind of really was like just the dream start in many ways. So didn't really know what to think about it, to be fair. So coming into this, I didn't expect us to be 3-0 up inside 12 minutes. And then 20 minutes on the clock, Demirbay goes down the right-hand side, puts the cross in. There's Gordson. I mean, what is happening? What is actually happening here? Because if you look at that, it was just a weird chain of events that led to this. And then Gordson's header comes back off the post. It ends up going in. He's not really celebrating Noah Gordson, because I think he realises that it would actually go down as an own goal, which it did. But this goal in the last few minutes of the game, I wasn't even that bothered. We conceded, but look at that. 4-1, 4 goals inside 20 minutes in a first half blitz was enough to win us the game by 4-1. So yeah, their goal was disappointing to concede, but at the same time, I just couldn't fault the team. Look at that start to the game. Now, during the game, we had an injury, and that man that was involved, and he was actually forced to come off as well, was Nicolo Barella, ladies and gentlemen, and I can confirm right now he is injured. You can see the message right here, 7 months. I can't believe it. I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. But we're just going to have to go ahead and keep going. But for now, guys, we're going to move into the live portion of the episode. Enjoy it. Right then, boys and girls, and welcome to the live bit of the episode today. What a win that game was, by the way. Sampdoria 4-1, 4 goals coming very early doors. For now, though, we've got Lazio, followed by Ghent, followed by Juventus. What a run of games we have got coming for you today at the back end of today's episode. Now then, bad news is, as you guys probably saw, Nicolo Barella, he's out. He's injured. He picked it up during the game against Sampdoria, and it's a 7-month injury. The anterior cruciate ligament injury. He's going to be out for 7 months, which means he's probably going to miss this season, which is frustrating because, as you guys know, we brought him in for 24 million. He's been a star since he's come in. He's played a massive part in terms of helping us through this season. And just in general, I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted for him because, you know, how do you replace somebody that's been this good? 8.6 average rating in Serie A, 8.9 in the Supercoppa, 3 goals in 9 appearances with an assist as well, a clean sheet rating of 7. It's going to be difficult. It really is going to be difficult to replace him. So right now, my thought process is, because we've got Cosiello, we've got Tonali, and we've got Robinson, all of which can play a similar position. The problem is, Robinson isn't as attack-minded as Barella would have been, and Tonali is okay in that front, but he's probably better as well defensively. So my main thing right now is thinking Cosiello's got to do it. But to be honest, I also like Tonali, so in terms of who's replacing him, I'm not so sure. But it does mean in January, we are probably going to have to try and make a signing and possibly get rid of Cosiello and bring somebody else in who's going to play that role. For the most part, though, like I said, I think it's most likely going to be Tonali for this game. I'm just concerned that he won't work that well against Thomas Partey, you know, alongside him. We could also drop Demir Bay back a little bit deeper and play Kangin Lee there, but for the most part, I'm just going to try it with this and see what happens. But I am actually going to give Bastoni a start here because I tell you what, Harry Maguire's been frustrating me in this season. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now, Barco's going to come in as well for Noah Gordson. That change is only there purely because I think at the minute, against Lazio, I'm looking at this and thinking Gordson's going to be more effective off the bench. We're going to go with that lineup, though. It's a very tough game, this. They're in the top 4. They are doing very well for themselves. Arguably, this might be more tougher than the Juve game to come. Because as you can see, Lazio are actually second now. They're joint second with 3 other... Well, them, Milan and Torino all on 18. Juve down in 6th on 16. So, this might be a bit of a tough one, this. But nevertheless, we will give it all we've got. We've just defeated Sampdoria. That has got to give us confidence. The only problem is Barella's injury. So, let's jump into this one. Tonali starts alongside Thomas Partey. And we'll see how we play. Remember as well that Tonali is not the only surprise inclusion to our side. We are undefeated. Napoli also undefeated, but they're in 7th. They've drawn 6 of their 9 games, so not as good as ours. But like I said, Tonali not the only surprise inclusion. Bastoni starts at centre-back today in this Inter Milan side. How is he going to fare? Is he going to make a mistake that costs us a goal? We will find out in due course. The young man, 22 years of age. Not as young as Tonali, but still a bit inexperienced. We'll see how he plays. Oh, no. And Babu's just been absolutely owned there. Correa's gone round him too easily. And Babu, though, look at that from him. He's like, mate, you megged me. I'm not letting you get away, though. Tonali trying to carry us forward. That's what Barella would have done so brilliantly. Demir Bay through towards Martinez for him to chase. Martinez looking to take the touch on and gets the shot away and scores our opening goal of the game as well. Yes! 2 goals against Sampdoria for Martinez certainly gave him confidence, and he looks a lot better than he did in the previous episodes. I spoke about him before, saying I wasn't 100% confident in him, that maybe we needed to get a new striker in, but I tell you what, this episode, he's proven me wrong. That would have been a penalty had it have not gone in, because I tell you, that was a pretty poor tackle, but it was last ditch. Had to go for it. Didn't get the ball though, and Martinez puts it in, and we lead by a goal to 0 against Lazio. What a start, come on! Poulsen walks inside. Now Bastoni. Oh, mistake, but what a tackle from De Vrij. Bastoni missing the tackle, allowing them in, but then De Vrij gets his defensive partner out of jail there. What a tackle from De Vrij. Or De Vrij, is it? Yeah, sorry, it's De Vrij. I keep saying De Vrij. And I was actually pointed out that it's not De Vrij, it's De Vrij. So I apologise. It's going to take me a while to get used to saying it, like I said. I'm pretty poor with pronunciations, but nevertheless, what a tackle. Now Tonali towards Martinez. Can't speak today. Martinez to Demir Bay. And we've lost it anyway. Thomas Partey lays it across to Rulison. And now we have a bit of space to go with here. Rulison. Barco's made a good run for him. He's found him as well. Here is Barco with the delivery towards an unmarked Rafinha. He should have scored. No. Rafinha with acres of space and time has to score. He has to score. It should be 2-0 Inter. Outrageously poor from our wideman. He's been in good goal-scoring form as well the last few episodes. I expected so much better from him. What a pass in from Barco. Straight to the head of Rafinha. He should have put us 2-0 in front. I am baffled as to how he hasn't managed to put that in. Demir Bay. Now Martinez. Martinez looking for one. Gonna get the ball back though. Tonali laid in. Tonali looking for number 2. Straight at the goalkeeper. It comes back to Tonali again. And we can't find a second. We are piling the pressure on. But for the most part, are yet to find a second goal. And are these chances going to come back to bite us in the backside? We will find out in due course. Barco trying to win that one back. Fouling his man in the process. 3 minutes to go until our half-time whistle comes into play. Frustratingly, we haven't got our second goal. The ball put in towards our box. Couple of... Oh my God, it's... No. Woo! Bastoni away. Off the crossbar. Frank Brown was rooted to the spot. He didn't even move. I don't even know who it was who headed that in from Lazio, but that should have been an equalising goal. Like I said, Frank Brown just stood there and kind of watched it go onto the crossbar. He wasn't getting anywhere near it. Martinez, approaching the half-time whistle, giving the ball away, but it should be us heading into the half. It is. Well, what do you say about that first half? We had chances to go 2-0 in front, but the last chance of the half came to Lazio, and it struck our crossbar. Interesting. Tonali towards Rafinha. Second half began and we're looking to set our intentions out early doors. Rafinha inside. Gotta be, and it is 2-0. That's what you needed from him. He missed the chance in the first half. No mistake with this one. And we needed that goal to go in, because I tell you what, Lazio have got it in them to come back in this game. So that second goal hopefully will calm our nerves a little bit and not let them get back into it. Hopefully their confidence will be a bit more shattered now with that goal going in. It's a nice cutback from Rafinha, and there the finish is good. A few players on the line. It could have been blocked, but it's found its way in, and we are 2 to the good. Demir by Rafinha. More space now for us to exploit as Rafinha carries in towards the box. Ball rolls past the sliding challenge. Rafinha again looking for their number 2. Exactly a carbon copy of his first. And he grabs himself a second for the game. And I'm actually going to make a change now because we have got a mind on the Ghent game to come. So we're going to bring on Gordson. And I think that's the only change because a lot of these players like Portu, Lee and Robinson are going to feature against Ghent. So we will make that change. I'm also going to bring on Harry Maguire as well because I actually think Bastoni will play in that game alongside them. But what a finish, Rafinha. Carbon copy of his first. And I love this one, though, because the ball rolled back inside, past the side tackle, and then he's just keeping his calm and composure. Demir by, flicks it on. Martinez! Oh, it's number 4 for us. And Martinez has found the goal-scoring touch here for Inter Milan. Lazio are beginning to crumble. I don't know what's happening to them. I really don't. They gave it a good go in the first half, but since that second goal's gone in, they are beginning to crumble here. Demir Bay's flick round the corner. Can't get near him. And then Martinez, it's all about the finish from him. Right in the top corner. No chance whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And it's through the legs of the defender that makes it even worse as well. It's harsh on them because I tell you what, 4-0 is not a respectable scoreline for them. But you know what? We are playing probably the best football Inter Milan are going to be playing under my reign because at the minute, we look unstoppable. We really, really do. And I think it's good to see because obviously we've come back, we've come here and we've got to help the team forward after a pretty poor season. Last season, they finished 5th, playing Europa League football now as well. So to get in this position and be playing the football we are, it is credit. You know, we're playing some good stuff. Chance now for them as it's blocked by De Vrij and it's going to be a corner ball. Waiting on the final whistle and there it is then, guys. 4-0 victors against Lazio. What a performance. I thought we couldn't top the Sampdoria performance, but I tell you what, the way we are playing right now is sensational. Like I said, totally dominant. Lazio poor, though. You have to say that, and I'm sure that won't be the last we see of them. I mean, at the moment, who's going to beat us? Who is going to beat this Inter side? Because we look unbelievable. Something quite interesting for you. There's been an offer for Antonio Candreva from today's opponents in Ghent, 4.2 million. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to accept that offer, and it's over to you guys to negotiate the contract with him. But like I said, today's opponent's Ghent. It's ready. Victory all but secures our spot in the next round of the Europa League. I'm pretty much certain of that because it will put us on 12 points, and we will be 6 ahead if we beat Ghent now. Now, look at the player of the month shortlist for October. All 4 are my players, which is unbelievable. It's just what you want to see. But we are going to move forward into this one. I've got one eye focused on that Juve game to come after this. So I need to name a bit of a weaker side here because I don't want a situation where we don't have players fit and ready for Juve. And the thing is as well, I'm still so gutted about the Barella injury. Because if you know, guys, I spoke about this before. And I was saying about the aspect that, you know, in the past, I don't generally get many injuries on this game. But then when I do, they're usually like really long-term injuries like that. So 7 months is a long, long time. And you know what? I hate to say it, but could that be the final time he features for me in this Inter side? I'm not sure, you know. Coziello. Can't get it through, but Barco will still win the header. What was that noise I just made, by the way? I have absolutely no idea. Tonali. Coziello. Out wide towards Breccia. This is good. Carry us forward, Breccia. Now find Barco. Nice play. No offside flag because even though it was called for, it's not off. And there is the only goal of the game. Kangin Lee gets it. 8 minutes in. I've got to be honest. I don't know what Ghent was doing defensively. They called for the offside, but it wasn't offside. And at that point, you've got to play to the whistle. You taught that as a kid. Play to the whistle. And they didn't. And they're made to pay for it. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave that noise that I made in there earlier because it's part of the play. So, already 8 minutes in, Kangin Lee on the score sheet. What I love to see. And then, that means that now we are one step closer to the knockout stages of the Europa League. Sanchez. Tonali. Tonali across to Coziello. Coziello towards Portu. Portu through towards Barco. Barco back across towards Rafinha. That's actually gone out for a throw-in. Oh my goodness. What on earth was what was that? No. No, okay, you know what? That's probably the worst shot I've done all year. Oh dear. And this has to be said, even though we've largely dominated this game, the scoreline is still only 1-0. It doesn't show that we have dominated, even though we actually have, you know, possession and all that kind of thing. But yeah, 1 goal back in this, and it's all square again. So, although I feel like we've bad them, it's we haven't got the goals. That's the only problem. Ball put in. Harry Maguire finds Rafinha. We're away. Kangin Lee towards Cosiello. Cosiello finding Barco. Much better. Let's get this pace moving, boys. We know we can play at a pace they can't cope with. Barco cutting back on the right foot. Trying to put the cross in deep towards Rafinha. Headers it! He died. Oh my days. Rafinha, you did this against Lazio. These have to go in. I don't care how bad you are at heading. They have to go in, mate. 3 minutes to go. You know what? We've largely dominated. Just not really found the goals today. And if it is only the 1-0, that is pretty much enough to get us through. But I would have liked a bit of a more dominant display. Especially when you consider we scored 4 against Lazio. Scored 4 against Sampdoria. You know, we've been able to score this episode. It's just today, not had as good a performance of things. We have got a bit of a weaker side, you could say. But I think ultimately we should be doing better than this. Keep hold of the ball, Frank. Send us through. And there is the full-time whistle. The 1-0 victory should be enough for us to get into the knockout rounds. It is the win. 9 minutes in. Kangile's effort enough. And now it's on to Juve. Are you ready, boys and girls? As you can see, right here, we could still get a defeat today and still be top of the table. Wouldn't really be a good thing, though. I'm going to accept a draw here, I think. We'd still be undefeated. Napoli have finally lost, so we are the only undefeated side still left in the Serie A. And we face Juve today. So if that's anything to go by, this might be quite tough. They're in 5th, 19 points, game in hand. A win for them can take them up to 3rd. They'll be a point behind Milan in 2nd place. But it's the 2 Milan clubs currently rocking it in Serie A. Now, I don't know how it's going to look for the teams. I don't know how it's going to look for us. But when I show you our lineup now, this is our team that we're going to have to go with for today's game. Unfortunately, we couldn't start Tonali. He's feeling a little bit worse for wear, which means Robinson is going to start in CDM. 6'7" Peter Robinson starts at the San Siro against Juventus. It's Rafinha on the right. He's just one player of the month, by the way. So he gets his place again. Noah Gordon on the left. Martinez in good goal-scoring form as well up front. Demir Bay and Partey come back in with the back 4 of Rilison, Maguire, De Vrij, Mbabu, and obviously Frank in goal. So how will this one fan out? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Don't know what their side is going to look like. We beat them in the first game of the season in the Supercoppa Nazionale. That's a totally different story, though. You know, that is a situation where it's like, well, you know, yeah, great, we beat them, but were they really playing their best team? Were they really playing their best football? Probably not. Okay, so to show you their lineup, because I accidentally skipped through, here it is then. Szczesny starts in goal. Taylor, Schuler, Tarkowski and Cancelo as the back 4. Costa, Fabinho, Bentancur and Corona as the midfield 4. And Paulo Dybala in behind Gonzalo Higuain. Dybala captains the side as well today. Fabinho is their big money signing. He joined them in the transfer window for a lot. It was like 60-something million, pardon me. So he is their big money acquisition. But we are underway at the San Siro. Let's see how we play today against this against this Juve side. We are into what am I talking about? Being in good form. We are playing really good football, so I'm pretty confident. My worry right now as well is that, you know, this would have been a perfect game for Barella. I think he would have shone today. How is Robinson going to play in that CDM role in his place? Because, like I said, you know, it's not ideal. We would have wanted Barella here, as Gordon's going to try and take on his man. Cancelo, that's should be an advantage. Nothing played, though. Cancelo makes a mistake. Gordon's going to get a chance to put the ball in. Demir Bay goes up for it. And it's going to be headed clear by Juventus. They've got a clear game plan. Look at how many bodies they've got behind this ball, though. Just Higuain is the only man they've left up there. So clearly, they know that we are an attacking set of side. And they know they want to come here and just get behind the ball and try and catch on the counter, which is a bit weird seeing an Inter Milan team, a Juve team play against an Inter Milan side like that. So we found Noah Gordon. Gordon cuts it back in towards Demir Bay. Given away, but Gordon into... Oh my God, Gordon nearly gets all the way through. So close. Bentancur incredibly lucky to get the ball through there. I need to make a quick instruction change because Peter Robinson went a bit walkabouts there. So let's make sure he stay backs while attacking because he's not going to offer too much in the attacking sense. So we just need to make sure he's not going up there. And we need to make sure he's staying back. I'm honestly a bit frustrated though because the way that Juve have set up here, clearly says to me that they're worried about us, right? Now, the only problem with... How is that there for... What? See what I mean? The ref is having a nightmare today. But the way they're set up clearly suggests that they are not... They know that they're the worst side, so they are not interested in really trying to come at us. They've got men behind the ball, and then as soon as they get it back, they just look to counter-attack us. But the problem with that is that I can't break them down because they're such, like, a strong side that it's difficult to actually get behind them. I mean, again, like, you know what I'm saying? These free kicks that they're getting are very, very 50-50. Not much contact in that. Robinson, nearby. Not where I wanted to pass, but we still got it. I'm going to have to go backwards. I can't. This is what I'm saying, right? When they get men behind the ball, struggle to break them down. This might be it, though. Poor touch, Rafinha. What a poor touch. That's the first time we've got him behind them. And the touch from Rafinha lets him down, puts the cross in. It should be easy for Tarkowski to defend. In the end, it is. I played that first time with Rullis, and I don't know why he's taken a touch. I did press that first time. We are into the last 15 seconds of this first half. Should be the end of the game. Ref! You had a chance to blow the whistle if they score this. Blow your whistle, ref. Oh my. 2 minutes added time. We went to 49 minutes. Yes, Barco. That is brilliant work. What I love to see. Now we've got Cosiello. Cosiello towards the edge of the area. Finds Rafinha. Got to go right footed maybe. No, we can cut it back on the left. Rafinha's shot on the left foot. What a block. I'm just clutching at straws here, trying to get literally anything we can because it's so difficult trying to break them down. Rafinha onto the left foot. Cuts it round. Dinks the ball in. It's going to be headed clear. Nobody was really in the box either for us to aim at. Look at that. Look at that. It's just launching it out from Juve. They're not interested in this game at all. Holy moly. Just smashes it out like get out of here. Barco. Rullison's making the overlapping run if we can find him. We can do. Rullison lays it inside to Demir Bay. Demir Bay needs to get a shot away if he can. Cuts in on the right foot. Gets a shot away. Szczesny saves it. Cosiello rebound. We can't put it in. What was the shot? Oh, man. That has to be better. Rafinha trying to cut it back on the left foot. It's just not working for us at the minute. Okay, tactical change here. We're going to swap Rafinha and Barco around, so in that way they can have a little go at trying to, you know, attack from either side. We're also going to bring off Demir Bay and bring on Portu in just in that cam role for him to try and make a difference. We've got Frank Brown on the ball right now in our own half with nobody to throw it to. Frank, where am I going to throw this? Well, I'll throw it there. Get us going. Martinez, Demir Bay, Martinez... Rafinha, a little bit of space back towards Martinez, looking to try and get something away. Partey's made a great run through the middle. Thomas Partey trying to go through the legs of Wojciech Szczesny, and it's a good save again. Oh, this is difficult, man. This is really hard. They really are defensively so tough to break down. Portu off the bench now, gets the first touch of the ball, goes around his man brilliantly, keeps all the play as well. Partey. Now we've got Barco, letting it run. Good work, Barco. I actually intended to do that as well. Trying to get it back. Oh, what? How did he manage to get the ball? Route one from Juve again. That's literally all they're looking to do. Portu. Oh, what a ball. No, the touch from Martinez. He's still got it. What a finish. Yes! Get in. We've deserved that. I tell you what, the way Juve have come here to play today, they have played such a dirty style of football. Men behind the ball. Trying to win every free kick they can, launching it clear, that we took the game to them and we said, listen, we're not interested in you coming here to try and play for the draw. Great ball from Portugal. I thought here that he let his touch down Martinez, but somehow he regains it. And what a finish into the top corner. Get in. That's what I love to see. Martinez goal-scoring touch, and we have deserved that. But now, pressure on. We need to defend. They're going to come at us now. They've got no choice, Juve. The way they set up, the game plan worked for 80 minutes. Not anymore, because we found the breakthrough. Now we need to make sure we don't lose it. Oh my goodness, look at this move. Straight after we've come back out, and we might even have a chance for a second one. Rafinha cuts it back. Now he finds his ball inside towards Martinez. It's blocked. Oh, come on. Had to go in. Okay, 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes to go is all we have left as Corona puts the cross in early doors. De Vrij away on it, though. Rafinha gets the ball towards Portu, lays it to Barco. We're literally a minute away from registering a win here that would be massive. Barco out wide towards Rafinha. Gonna lose the header, but we don't care. Rullison, no! 15 seconds! No, 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 no! I mean, that's gonna be a free kick. Sugar, 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 sugar. I did not mean to do that. I was supposed to win the ball, but he turned back. This is bad. Do not concede from this last-ditch effort to put the ball in our box. Please, boys, we have deserved a win here. Corona away. Ref, blow your whistle. We're over the time. Not. Yes! He's done it. Gutton. Martinez's goal, the difference. And we take the 1-0 win against Juventus. That is big. Absolutely big. Man, that game was hard. It really was a difficult game. You know, like I said, their game plan, it worked for 80+ minutes. They clearly came here to try and frustrate us. They know we're scoring goals for fun. It was about trying to stop that for Juve and make sure they got something from the game. But in the end, Lautaro Martinez comes up clutch after a great ball from the substitute of Christian Portiu. That's why changes are important, and he makes the difference. Ball over the top, Martinez is finished, and we take the 3 points in a game that honestly didn't have a lot going for it. So I'm glad to end off on a high for the episode today. I mean, it's been phenomenal how we have played. We have played some of the best football in general, I think, in this entire career mode I've played thus far. It's been sensational. But guys, that is how we are going to end the episode off today. As you can see right here, still undefeated, 11 games in, 8 wins, 3 draws, 0 defeats, 2 goals conceded in 11 games, 25 scored as well, 3 points clear of arch rivals AC Milan. Things are going very well indeed. That's going to be it for today though, guys. I might try and get a video out on Christmas Day for you all. If I do not, then happy Christmas. I hope you'll have a great time, and we'll be back again, I know for sure, from Boxing Day. So it will definitely be a video on Boxing Day. I'm going to try and get one out for tomorrow, but I'm not sure I will have the time to do so today because I'm going to go and visit family before, obviously, Christmas Day comes around. So I'm recording this on Christmas Eve. Hope you have a great Christmas, and in worst case scenario, I'll see you on Boxing Day. See you all again soon, guys. If you're not already subscribed and you like what you saw today, hit that bell, hit the subscription, and hit the bell as well so you're notified. Till next time, adios.